New Trump fragrances are here. They make a great Christmas present. I've named them Fight, Fight, Fight because they represent winning. We all want to be winning. We have to win as a nation. We want to win as a family. This fragrance is all about strength and success and confidence for men and for women. Get yourself a bottle and don't forget to grab one for your loved ones too. They'll thank you and they'll even smell good.
Oh, if they use the perfume, they'll even smell good. It is good that that's added on at the very end of a product whose sole purpose is to make you smell better. So look, the entire vibe of that was, I don't give a damn about any of this. Just give me your money, MAGA. Do you have any left from buying my shoes and my guitar and my digital trading cards and my hat and my God only knows what else? They crap out these products that he doesn't care about at all. You know how little he cares about it? There he's talking about, I named it Fight, Fight, Fight because you gotta fight. It's not even called Fight, Fight, Fight. It's called Victory 45-47. He doesn't even know what it's called. And by the way, on the ad where they show the Fight, 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 they're just using an AI generated image of him. He didn't even pose for a photo for it. They just slap the same lazy fluff onto every product that he doesn't care about and he's never tried. They overprice it so they can extract as much money from their base as possible. And so here are the Trump fragrances. Notably, they're not Fight, Fight, Fight. They're called Victory because they're all about winning. I thought they were all about fighting. What are they about again? And you can get them for men or for women. Because what does he care? It doesn't matter. And the boxes look the same and the statue's the same for both because again, this is all about doing the least possible work to extract money from your base. And here's the thing. Donald Trump has put out a lot of products and they're all stupid. Most of them have nothing to do with him. He would never use these products, but there is something like in particular about him putting out a fragrance that seems strange considering how he has this reputation of stinking really bad. And so our producer said Trump fragrances is probably not what you should go with. Just go with Trump smells. For the first time in your life, you'd be being honest. So one ex-GOP lawmaker doubled down on a claim that Trump smells like armpits, ketchup, and butt, which I believe is actually the grossest thing ever. That's the worst, thank you for that. Alex Wagner said he smells like cooking oil, which is probably the greatest compliment his smell has ever received. And then there was this article in Medium that Trump staffers said his awful body odor is obstructing his agenda. I think that one might have been a joke. But most people do say that, yeah, in fact, he smells terrible. I mean, Stormy Daniels has talked about that. He's the guy that looks like he puts the same suit on or whatever with the same long tie. He doesn't think about any of this. He cakes on the makeup. None of that can smell good. You think he's showering diligently. You think his hygiene, this is like he cares about the people around him. And who's gonna check? You think Melania's close enough to him to know what he smells like these days? But anyway, he's selling it and I'm sure it's gonna do super well. That's why they keep putting these things out. They keep crapping them out. Every month there's another product because it's never gonna be enough for him. He has to extract as much money as possible. And it's sad, and again, no person with Trump derangement syndrome is ever gonna buy any of this. I'm not the market for this. He's not wasting my money. It's only Trump fans that would buy any of this crap or that would have it bought for them. All of them who probably could desperately use the, I believe what, $250 he's charging for this cologne, $250 for a stupid scent. It's a waste of money. And I will go even broader, not just when Donald Trump is selling it. Don't ever, yeah, $250. You can get it without the thing. That's the actual fight one. If you don't want the stupid plastic statue, then you can save yourself 50 bucks. And then you're only wasting $200. So that is comparatively a bargain. Don't spend $200 on perfume or cologne. It's a waste of money. Anyway, that's Trump trying to take his base's money. Let's talk now about how he's taking our money on a regular basis, but we're gonna cue it up with this.
Under Biden and Harris, half of Americans are not taking a vacation at all this summer because they can't afford to do it. Most say it's because the cost of daily life is so high, no matter what they make. Meanwhile, Crooked Joe has spent almost 50% of his presidency on vacation. Almost all of it.
Yeah, so that's projection. It's always projection. So there he pretends to care about the fact that people are suffering economically, knowing that it'll only get worse for them if he becomes president from when he said that. And then he projects on a Biden that Biden takes too many vacations. You all remember that. Sleepy Joe who can barely get out of bed, constantly hitting it up in the mountains and the beach and all of that. No, now Biden did spend a significant portion of his presidency either at one of his homes in Delaware, right next to the White House, or on Camp David, or on trips overseas. So he did spend some days doing that. Donald Trump, on the other hand, we all know where this is going. You know, this is a golf thing. It's a golf thing because we all know how much time Donald Trump spends golfing. He literally was golfing this weekend rather than going to the funeral for the state lawmakers who were unalived by one of his fans. And every time he does that, that not only wastes a lot of time, but it also wastes a ton of money, millions and millions of dollars. And that price tag keeps going up. We just recently learned from the Independent that his Secret Service detail is going to pay $600,000 more for golf carts and porta potties to use at his New Jersey club. $600,000, not for the cost of the security detail or their housing. That's just the golf cart and porta potty budget. And I will remind you, it's a golf club. They have porta potties, they have golf carts. Presumably, he could let them use those if he wanted to, but he's not, in the same way that he could let them stay in his hotels, but he doesn't. He not only charges them for that, he charges them higher prices than regular people pay, because this isn't just about the fact that he would rather be golfing than actually solving problems. It's getting money however he can. All of this is corruption. Every single week, it's corruption. And apparently he's been doing even more of it than he was in his first term, where we talked about it a lot. It's getting worse. So they had this agreement with Associates Golf Car Service worth a potential $550,000. That's to get him through to June of next year. It's not even that you're buying the carts and they can use them for the next 4 years. That's 1 year of the rentals at this one location. They're gonna spend $80,000 on portable restroom rentals. They can potentially renew it later on for $333,000. Can they not just buy the porta potties at that point? You're spending 60 grand. And so back in 2019, they spent $95,000 to rent golf carts from Associates Golf Car Services. That was for a 6-month period. So you could figure out, so that's 6 months, it would be about 200,000. They're being charged 3 times as much money as they were the first term to do the same thing. And I know that inflation is bad and whatever, but I feel like we're being robbed here. I feel like this is the sort of thing that in theory, if you had anyone in government who, I don't know, had spent the last 4 years like James Comer pretending to care about corruption that Joe Biden was doing, maybe this would be something to look into. Again, he could pay for all of this. He doesn't even need to pay. He could just let them use the facilities, let them use the golf carts. He's choosing to charge us. And it's not, at the end of the day, the Secret Service is paying it. You and I are paying it. Every single weekend he's doing this, and we are all footing the bill.